Hey guys, welcome to day 2, week 1 of the Ramzan workout. Today our focus is going to be pull and hamstrings or pull and hinge. So without further ado, let's get into that. So warm up today is again 4 movements of 2 rounds, and that's how it's going to be for the next 4 weeks. Usually it's going to be 4 to 3 movements for 2 rounds. Today's 4 movements start with a single leg glute bridge, so that'll be on the ground. Getting down. The other leg you can either keep up here or straight through as well. But what you want to do is keep your active leg a little away from the hips and not too close, so somewhere like here and then here. Bridging up. Yeah, we're going to do 5 reps each leg for the glute bridges. Then we have dumbbell good mornings. So for the dumbbell good morning, we're going to keep the dumbbell on the chest, hinge at the hips, sending the hips back, slight bend in the knees, and stand back tall. All right, one more time, stand tall. All right, so that is your good mornings. And then movement number 3 is also actually in the same position, so you're going to hinge back, but we're doing single arm rows now, 5 each arm. You want to pull towards the hips, so pull back, don't pull towards the chest, pull towards the hips, 5 reps each arm. And then we're going to end the warm up on the pull up bar with a scap pull up. So for the scap pull up, we're going to hang from the bar and pull, pulling through the shoulder blades. And yeah, so we're going to do 5 reps of the scapula pull-ups, and that is your warm-up for the day. Once we are done with the 2 rounds, we're going to go, first movement is inverted rows. So for inverted rows, you can use either a barbell on a rack to set this up. We're going to put our feet forward, hang back, row, pull into the bar. So this is obviously a slightly easier version. To make this harder, you're going to take the clips down and maybe keep a bench in front of you, or just lie down further into the inverted rows for increased load on the inverted rows. Second movement, so we have 4 sets of 6 to 10 of the inverted rows. Again, you want to try for the 10 to 8 rep range, but maybe if you're fatigued by the last set, then you can go for 6 reps. Yeah, Romanian deadlift is next. So for the Romanian deadlift, we'll be using our barbell. So Romanian deadlift, stand tall first with the bar, hinge at the hips. Try not to go forward with your chest, but just push your hips back. Go down all the way to your shins just before the bar is touching the ground, making sure you get a nice stretch in your hamstrings before coming back up. Here and back up. So that's our Romanian deadlift. We have 3 sets of 8 to 10 of the Romanian deadlift, and then we'll be done with those. Next we have our lat pull downs. So for the lat pull down, you can either use a bench to sit and do it. We're just going to do them on the ground. So we're going to use this band, pass a bar through it. Alternatively, you could use a PVC pipe, and maybe I can show you from this side. So just sitting down, you can either kneel and do it, so pulling the band down. Yeah, you can also go single kneeling if you want, but you want to try and feel it in your back, and that is your lat pull down. So we have 4 sets of 15 reps, but for every rep you want to pause for 2 seconds in the bottom position. That's C, done. D is hip thrust. So for hip thrust, we're going to be using a bench Alternatively, you could use a box if you need to. We're going to take the dumbbell, load it on the pelvic bone, and from here what I want you to think about is that your head and your hips should move as one. So as the hips go down, the head is going forward and then thrusting back up, squeezing at the top. What I don't want is for you to keep the head here and arch the lower back. So don't do that. Just go down, thrust. Yeah? So that's 3 sets of 10 for your dumbbell hip thrust. Then we have our dumbbell bicep curls, right? So for the dumbbell bicep curls, we're going to use 2 dumbbells. So 3 sets of 12 to 15. Try not to go all the way up where your elbows come out of position. You want to stay in this range, full extension at the bottom, pull towards the chest, but again, not full curl, just curl to maybe like here, and then back down, back down. We're going to do 3 sets of 12 to 15 for those dumbbell bicep curls. And lastly, we have our finisher at F, which is dead hang. We have to accumulate 2 to 3 minutes just hanging from the bar. Just hang from the bar, holding and accumulating that. And every time you come down, or even, again, you have the liberty of arranging this however you want, you are going to come down and do Superman's or Superman holds. So we're going to lie down here and just get our chest and thighs off the ground. Hold that, and just for alternative view. Hold that for 20 to 30 seconds for 3 rounds. In the end, we have an optional bike and row section, so some zone 2 work over there. But apart from that, that's our pull and hinge day, day 2 done.